Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, The Glammed Rebel. I hope everyone's having a good day. Please like, comment, and subscribe for daily updates. The bold and the beautiful next 2 weeks. Liam's emotional plea. Hope's torn confession. Will's memory mission. As the summer heat lingers into late August and early September, the bold and the beautiful is ready to turn up the emotional temperature in Los Angeles. Over the next 2 weeks, August 25th through September 5th, viewers can expect shocking turns, heartfelt confessions, dangerous secrets, and the return of one of the show's most polarizing characters. From Liam Spencer pouring his heart out to Hope Logan, to Carter Walton pressing hard for an elopement, to Will Spencer grappling with a memory he desperately wants to piece together, the storylines ahead are packed with romance, scandal, and high-stakes drama. And, as always, the Forresters, Logans, and Spencers prove that no secret stays buried forever, not in this town. Let's explore the upcoming explosive 2 weeks, examining each character and unraveling each twist. Will Spencer's memory mission. Perhaps the most shocking thread weaving its way through the story is young Will Spencer's tangled mess with Electra Forrester and Luna Nozawa. At first, Will believed he had betrayed his girlfriend, Electra, when he woke up next to someone in his bed. But the bombshell? That woman wasn't Electra at all. It was Luna who had deliberately put Will in a drunken, vulnerable state. This sinister manipulation has left Will reeling, not only with guilt, but also with confusion about what really happened that night. Now, Will is embarking on what could be described as his memory mission. Determined to find clarity, he begins piecing together the events, and even turns to one of the last people anyone would expect for help, Sheila Sharp. Yes, Sheila, the queen of manipulation and chaos herself. Catching Sheila off guard, Will seeks her assistance in filling in the blanks. While Sheila has a long and sordid history of self-serving actions, it's possible she might be useful here, if only because she thrives on knowing other people's secrets. The stakes? If Will uncovers the full truth about Luna's betrayal, it could destroy his relationship with Electra and set off a war between the Spectras, Forresters, and Spencers once more. But there's also a bigger danger. Once Sheila inserts herself into Will's quest, she may use his secret for her leverage. And in Los Angeles, knowledge is power, especially in Sheila's hands. Liam's emotional plea. While Will's storyline veers into dangerous territory, Liam Spencer is back in more familiar terrain, a love triangle. After reflecting on his enduring connection with Hope Logan, Liam realizes that his feelings for her haven't gone away. Bill Spencer, never one to mince words, nudges his son to stop waffling and admit what he wants, a romantic reunion with Hope. Armed with a newfound clarity and a dose of encouragement from his father, Liam makes an emotional plea to Hope. He opens up about his mistakes, his regrets, and his longing for another chance. This isn't the typical Liam speech about indecision. This time he's vulnerable, heartfelt, and clear. He wants Hope back. But the million-dollar question is, does Hope feel the same way? Hope's torn confession. Hope Logan finds herself at the center of a whirlwind once again. On one hand, Carter Walton has been pushing for stability, commitment, and even a quick elopement. On the other, Liam has returned to her life with sincerity and love. Hope's heart is conflicted, and she turns to her father, Deacon Sharp, to confess her turmoil. In an emotional conversation, Hope admits she's torn between two very different futures. With Carter, stability, maturity, and a safe path forward with a man who adores her. With Liam, a history of love, heartbreak, and children, but also a spark she can't deny. Hope's confession lays bare just how uncertain she feels. And if history has taught us anything, it's that Hope struggles to reconcile her desire for independence with her tendency to get caught in cycles of love triangles. Her next decision could redefine not just her love life, but also her role within the family dramas swirling around her. Carter pushes for elopement. Meanwhile, Carter Walton isn't wasting any time. His love for Hope has made him eager, perhaps too eager, to secure a future together. In fact, Carter proposes the idea of an elopement, hoping to fast-track their wedding before doubts can creep in. But Ridge Forrester intervenes. Catching wind of Carter's plans, Ridge steps in to derail the elopement. Although Ridge respects Carter as a friend and colleague, he questions if Hope is genuinely suitable for marriage or if Carter is risking heartache by pursuing her. Still, Ridge and Carter ultimately strike a deal. They won't let their romantic pursuits destroy their friendship. It's a noble promise, but in the world of the bold and the beautiful, friendships often crumble when love gets in the way. The question remains, will Carter's persistence backfire? Carter could face humiliation if Hope hesitates, or worse, if Liam interrupts the ceremony. Wedding day drama. The week of September 1st to 5th may bring the culmination of Carter and Hope's whirlwind romance. A quickie wedding is rumored, with Carter pushing hard to make Hope his bride. But soap fans know better than to expect a smooth walk down the aisle. With Liam planning a last-ditch effort to win Hope back, the possibility of a dramatic interruption looms large. Imagine it. Hope in her wedding gown, Carter waiting at the altar, and Liam bursting in with a passionate speech begging her to reconsider. It's the kind of soap opera spectacle that fans live for, and it could very well play out in the first days of September. Electra's growing suspicion. While Hope faces her romantic crossroads, Electra Forrester senses that something isn't quite right in her relationship with Will. His distracted behavior and guilty expression tip her off that he's hiding something. As Will devotes his energy to unraveling the truth of his memory mission, Electra feels increasingly left out. Her suspicion could plant the seeds for yet another romantic fracture, especially if she begins to wonder whether Will betrayed her intentionally. This rift could drive Electra to confront both Luna and Will, escalating the already volatile situation. And if Sheila's fingerprints are all over Will's investigation, Electra may become collateral damage in Sheila's next scheme. Luna's trail of trouble. Of course, Luna isn't sitting quietly on the sidelines. Her manipulations continue to ripple outward, creating chaos wherever she goes. Luna has a knack for inserting herself into situations that implode, and her connection to Will could be her most dangerous game yet. Lee Finnegan, recognizing the severity of Luna's actions, arranges for her to meet with an attorney. Whether this is a step toward accountability or another attempt to sweep things under the rug remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: Luna's troubles are far from over, and as long as Sheila is involved, things are bound to spiral further. Thomas Forrester's big return. Perhaps the most anticipated development of all is the return of Thomas Forrester. Set to reappear by early September, Thomas comes back to a world in flux. Hope is teetering between Carter and Liam. Will is digging into a traumatic memory, and Ridge is once again meddling in the lives of his children. Thomas's return raises immediate questions. Will he reignite his obsession with Hope? Will he attempt to reclaim his role at Forrester Creations? Or will he finally return with a sense of stability and growth? His comeback promises to shake things up no matter the angle. And longtime fans know when Thomas Forrester returns, drama follows close behind, foreshadowing the weeks beyond. The next 2 weeks lay the groundwork for several explosive storylines heading into the fall. Liam's plea could set up another round of the eternal Hope-Liam cycle, perhaps with new stakes. Hope's conflicted emotions could force her to make a fateful choice that could cost her either Carter, Liam, or both. Will's memory mission could explode into a full-blown scandal that drags Sheila, Luna, and Electra into a destructive storm. Thomas's return could reset the playing field entirely, especially if he positions himself in Hope's orbit again. As always, the bold and the beautiful thrive on the tension between love and betrayal, loyalty and deception. These upcoming weeks are no exception. Final thoughts. From Liam's heartfelt appeal to Hope, to Carter's impatient wedding push, to Will's desperate search for truth, the next 2 weeks on the bold and the beautiful promise to deliver everything fans love: romance, secrets, and shocking interruptions. At its core, This stretch of episodes reminds us why B&B continues to captivate after all these years. Love isn't simple, trust is fragile, and the runway between happiness and heartbreak is always a short one. As the drama unfolds, fans should buckle up, because whether it's a wedding, a confession, or a comeback, the next 2 weeks are guaranteed to leave us gasping, cheering, and counting down to the next twist. You are welcome to share any video requests in the comments. I will make a video about it. Stay connected with the Glammed Rebel for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. I hope God keeps you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.